Hey, welcome back or welcome. I'm Brittney, and this is the Brittneyinc channel, baby. It is a new month, sisters. It is Black History Month, sisters. And we are here today with a video about fragrance. Why? Because February is the month of love, and people be buying a lot of fragrance around this time because they be giving fragrance to their boo for Valentine's Day, which is in 2 weeks. But besides all that, I just really love fragrance, and I wanted to share with y'all an in-depth look at some of my current favorite fragrances of the moment, of the season, of ever. I don't know. If you are new here, welcome. I make videos about fashion, beauty, which is what we're going to talk about today, lifestyle, and travel. So if you like that, like I like that, then head down and subscribe. Have a seat. Refreshments are in the back, baby. Welcome to the party. And with that said, sisters, let's jump right in. Let's kick it off cooking with grease with Side Effect by Initio. Wow, wow, wow. This is a unisex fragrance. It's stunning. It's so sexy. It's just... The main accords are rum, vanilla, tobacco, and warm spicy. That rum, she's so syrupy, boozy, sweet, stunning. This was launched in 2016, and boy, am I grateful. Is this my favorite fragrance in my collection? I don't know. I've been reaching for her so aggressively. There's cinnamon bark, there's tobacco, there's rum, there's saffron. Like, hello? It's stunning. It's so sexy. It's so syrupy. This smells good on me. This smells good on my man. I have no choice but to stand. Like, we love her. And I love her too. This is a new one. It actually launches today. This is Narcotic Delight, okay? Comes out today, February 1st. The top notes, sweet, cherry, woody, warm, spicy. Now, they're not quite sisters, but they're cousins, and they're close cousins because they kind of have a similar vibe with the sweet, woodsy, smoky booziness of it all. This one has cinnamon bark and rum. This one has cherry and cognac. So it's a little liquory party. This one also has pink and black pepper at the top along with that cherry. The top notes are cognac and hédione, and I know the hédione activates the pleasure zone of the brain. So you smell it and it just gives you that feel good moment. This one, Side Effect, also has hédione in it. And the base notes are tobacco, smoke, and vanilla. She's sexy, she's sultry, she's just an explosion of like sensuality. Between these two, and I mix them too, because that's just how I am. I've been obsessed, utterly obsessed with these. Both unisex, both so sexy. I don't know what to say. They're perfect for this season, but they're perfect for any season because this summer they're going to see me. They're both amazing date night scents because they're so sexy. Now, if you watch my vlogs, then you know this girl well because I wear her out. In fact, I'm due for a new bottle in about 2 business days. Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Okay? It's a unisex fragrance. It's so deep. It's so sexy. It's so warm. The main accords are vanilla, sweet tobacco, and warm spicy. So the notes, I don't know. Tobacco leaf, spicy notes at the top. What are spicy notes? We don't know. Middle notes are vanilla, cacao, vanilla blossom, and tonka bean, and the base is dried fruits and woodsy notes. Again, what are woodsy notes? We don't know. We don't care because this smells phenomenal. It definitely can read a bit more masculine if you consider the typical heatiness that comes with like warmer masculine scents, but I find it to be beautiful. It's very warm and a little syrupy and kind of smoky and a little powdery. It's stunning. I wear it day, I wear it night. I reach for it in the winter a lot, of course, but also in the summer, because you'll learn from this list, I'm not one of those girls who does like seasonal favorites. Like everybody can get it at any time, especially her. As far as longevity, unfortunately, I don't know any Tom Ford fragrances that truly clock in. I may get like 3-4 hours out of her, and that's not the best for the price point. We have another unisex girly. This is Angel Share, and this is by Killian. I put a slight dent in her. I love this fragrance. I recently saw a write-up that said that this is Beyonce's favorite. So babe, I've been reaching for her more than ever because that's my sister for real. The main accords of this one are woody, warm, spicy, sweet, and vanilla. And yeah, it's very boozy, it's a little syrupy, it's a little spicy, it's very sexy. They're not necessarily similar, but they could be in the same family. Like they may run into each other at the family reunion and say, damn, this girl, her nostrils kind of do the same thing my nostrils do, you know? Like they're not sisters, but they're distant cousins. Like they're in the same genre, like it's a genre. At the top, you have cognac, like it looks like a cocktail. In the heart, you have cinnamon, tonka, and oak. And at the base, you have praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. She's a woodsy, sweet, syrupy girl, and I love her. The same thing applies. It's a great wear for winter. It's a fabulous date night fragrance. But, you know, in the summer, I will reach for her. I'm so sorry. Next, we have Contre by Louis Vuitton, which the top accords are floral, vanilla, citrus, and cacao. This was launched in 2016, and the top notes are herbal notes, lemon, and bergamot. So citrus at the top, I don't really get that. The middle notes are magnolia, orange blossom, pear, and rose. Now, girlies, if you know me, you know I'm not a floral girl. I'm not a floral girl, but apparently I am, because she's beauty, and you see, she's well loved. The base is Tahitian vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, ambrette, and cacao. And I pick up on that. I pick up on the vanillas. I pick up on that ambrette note. It's very musky, kind of powdery, which gives off like almost like a leathery vibe to me. I don't know. The rose, the magnolia, and I kind of hate magnolia too, but clearly I don't. This is my girl. This is my girl. I typically do her for date nights. She's very that. Yeah. Now, when I said I don't care about seasons, this is what I kind of meant. This one is by Ceremonia, and it is Perfume de la Tierra. I love Tierra. This is unisex. It's beautiful. It's stunning. I discovered this on a shopping trip to Credo, and Ceremonia is a hairline, and their hair products smelled so good that the people were like, hey girls, can we get a fragrance? Can we get a candle? Can we get something? We got a fragrance. She's pretty cheap, you know, she's like $60, $65, but honestly, the longevity is not there. Like Contre Moi by Louis Vuitton, easily 7-8 hours. Angel Share, easily 7-8 hours. Tom Ford, I won't speak. But her, I don't know, 2-3, maybe 3-4, I don't know. The main accords are aromatic, fresh, spicy, citric, and woody. At the top is bergamot, pink pepper, and basil. It's very herbaceous, but also very sweet because there's peach in the middle, along with ginger and jasmine. The ginger is, she's clocking, it's very zingy. And the jasmine is what gives this a powdery-esque-ness. The base notes are vetiver, driftwood, and tonka bean. So it's very grounded. I love this. I've never smelled anything like this. Like, I highly, highly, highly recommend this, because even though she doesn't last long, what she gives to me is worth it, especially at the price point, because everything else here for the most part is like 300 plus, and she's like 60, 65. We love it. Did I wear this dress because it was pink despite the fact that it's annoying?
Well, yes.
Mr. Marvelous by Byredo. This is my boo. Can't even say this is my girl because this is for men. But I am of the belief that fragrance is for whoever wants it. Like, if you want to smell like a petal, you want to smell like a petal, male, female, or other. This, however, smells nothing like a petal. The top accords are woody, citrus, aromatic, and white floral. So maybe it is a little petally. These two, I haven't tried it yet, but I got a feeling they would pair beautifully together. Now, this one is so zingy that I do reach for her mostly in the summer, or if I need like a little pick-me-up in the winter, but I haven't reached for her in quite a while actually, and she's still up there as far as how much I have left. It was launched in 2011, and I believe it was discontinued at a point. And then I believe last year was brought back with Odell Beckham with his fine ass as the face. That man's so fine, please. And the top notes are Petitgon and Neroli. I hate Neroli. I hate Neroli. I have another fragrance that has Petitgon in it, and it's a Jo Malone fragrance, and it's beautiful. I mean, I smell the Neroli. She's right there. She's at the top. She's right there. But it doesn't read as a Neroli in the way that like Killian, Good Girl Gone. What's it called? Killian. What's that fragrance called? Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. Baby, I think I just had a stroke or something. I couldn't get it. In the middle, there's bamboo and lavender. And at the base, there's Virginia cedar and amber. I don't know what Virginia got going on. I've never been there with those cedars, but they're beautiful. This is stunning. I'm surprised that there's no ginger in here because that's how bright it is. I'm surprised that there's no bergamot. There's no mandarin. Those normal notes that are associated with like zinginess, grapefruit. It's beautiful, it's stunning, it's a little interesting. It's definitely a conversation starter, but I love it. I love him, I love her, I love them. She's no stranger here. Oh, she's kind of empty. I need to go re-up on her, which is no problem because it's very affordable. This is $18. This is the Vanille Eau de Toilette by Outremer. I reach for her consistently. If I had to choose an everyday fragrance, this her. She's beautiful. Even though she's a toilette, she's very long lasting. She truly clocks in for me. Every single time she clocks in for me. The top accords are vanilla, sweet, powdery, and caramel. And then the notes just say this is an amber vanillic perfume. They don't have her tea. But it's truly vanilla. Like, if you're a vanilla girl, if you just love vanilla, you will love her. She's stunning. It's almost like when girlies get into the place of wanting to be gourmandy and wanting to smell like a cupcake, this is my most cupcakey fragrance. It's beautiful. And I like it because she pairs well with everything. She plays well with everything. I can reach for her any which way for most of the things here, and she goes with them. She goes with everybody. Another one that needs to be replenished, that I reached for consistently throughout the summer. If you were watching my vlogs, you saw her, you know her. Her name is Ebony. Ebony Wood, to be exact. I probably went to school with a girl named Ebony Wood. Like, I stand. This is from Zara. I believe it was a collaboration with Jo Malone. And like Jo Malone fragrances, she don't last, I fear. It's beautiful, but it doesn't last. And it's not a price point thing because we have the ceremonia, $60, don't last. But then we have the outremer, $20, not even $20, $18, and she clocks in. And this one, I believe this size was probably like 20, and then the bigger size is 39. She don't last, but she's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's unisex. And the top, of course, are warm, spicy, woody, and soft spicy. Soft spicy. It was launched in 2019, and there's literally no notes here. I'm sure if I searched long enough, I could find the notes. But right here on Fragrance Hub, they don't have notes, and they have everything. Like, this is my resource. This is where I go. And they don't have it. So, Tiziana, you pretty girl. This is Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi. Oh my goodness, this is just so beautiful. It's so pretty. The main accords are fruity, sweet, musky, and powdery. And I have no choice but to agree. It's tropical, but not in a cheap smelling way. And then it has musk at the base. I do know that. So it just dries down to like, you're sweet, you're fruity, you're powdery. Like, what more can a girl ask for? Girlies will argue that this is a summer fragrance. And it kind of is. I primarily wear it in the summer, or I wear it like on a date. The boys be liking when I smell sweet. And this is very sweet. The top notes are passion fruit, peach, pear, raspberry, cassis, and sand. Sand, baby. Is the message not clear? Is the message not clear? The middle note is lily of the valley. And the base has musk, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and heliotrope. This is a beauty. I love her so deeply. Can't nobody speak on her to me. Ever since I discovered Terenzi, I discovered this brand in maybe like 2017. Beautiful. Moodeaux is a brand that I discovered last year, actually. This is a smaller brand. I discovered it in Credo along with the Ceremonia. It's beautiful. This fragrance specifically is called Punk Star. Don't look at my bottle, y'all. It's peeling off. I think it like leaked. The oils leaked and it caused the logo to peel off, but it's Punk Star by Moodeaux. I know that. The main accords are fruity, warm, spicy, rose, amber, and smoky. And it's smoky. It's more, I don't smell any rose. It's more smoky, powdery than anything to me. It was actually launched in 2023, so I discovered it the year that it was launched. I know that the brand is Black owned, so we love that. The top notes are apple, blackcurrant, incense, and saffron. At the middle, there's rose, honeysuckle, cedar needles, and oak moss. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, leather, birch, and patchouli. More than anything, I get a little bit of the saffron, that brightness. The leather is there through and through and through and through. And the incense adds also a smokiness to that leather. This is beautiful. I need the big bottle. I was kidding myself when I got this. I'm almost halfway done. I need the big bottle. It's enough. This is a beautiful fragrance. It lasts a very long time. She clocks in. Not a very long time. Let me not exaggerate. I get maybe 5 to 7 hours out of her. And I think that's great for the price point. I believe the bigger bottle, which is like a 1 point something ounce, is maybe $90, I think. But it will be linked. So I don't even have to think because you guys will know from the links. Now let's get into the fragrances that I don't own yet. Because I have a wish list of fragrances. Y'all know I love fragrance. But I gotta take it slow because, babe, all of these are so expensive. Like, it's enough, please. Not only are they very expensive, but they run out. If I want to spend $700 on a bag, I have that bag forever or until I sell it or, God forbid, lose it. This, it'll cost almost $400, $380, and when she runs out, and I have to now buy another one. You see? So fragrances I like to receive as gifts. And for the people who be gifting me, if you're watching this video, these are the things that I enjoy. Number one is Gardez by Mind Games. The day I discovered Gardez, things ain't really been the same for me, okay? This fragrance is so interesting to me. I've never smelled anything like it. It's so beautiful. It's unisex, but I believe it leans more into masculine. I don't care about none of that. The main accords are woody, iris, powdery, and fruity. I know it has fruit notes, and it has a lot, and we're about to get into it. I don't get none of that when I smell it. I don't get any of that. I get two things when I smell it. So it was launched in 2022. I'm so sad I just discovered it last year, late last year. The top notes are blackberry leaf and apricot. I don't get that. I don't get any fruitiness. In the middle, you have orris root, which I love. Orris is just a beautiful note, very powdery, very yummy. Palisandro rosewood, don't know her. Jasmine sambac and cassis. But in the base, you have not just any leather, but black leather. Not regular leather, not pink, not brown, not yellow, not orange, but black leather, cedar, and popcorn. The popcorn. It smells like a luxury movie experience. A reclining, supple leather, black leather chair with the finest popcorn. This fragrance is so stunning. It's so beautiful to me. I love it so much. I need it expeditiously. Like, I need it right now. I love it so much, okay? Gardez. Initio got me because I need to add to my existing Initio collection with Absolute Aphrodisiac. She's such a pretty girl. She's stunning. She's sweet. Let's get into the main accords. The main accords are vanilla, leather, amber, and powdery. I don't really get leatheriness from this fragrance. Maybe it's because it has musky notes. The notes. Let's talk about the notes. Absolute Aphrodisiac has notes of white flowers, amber, yum, musk, yum, vanilla, yum, and castoreum. Yum, you know, musk and castoreum is now synthetic because leave those animals alone. Also, the places where we get them from of the animals is not the best, but it's beautiful. That castoreum and that musk gives off a beautiful powderiness, and I guess that's where like the leathery accord comes from. This fragrance is so pretty. It's so pretty. It's such a good daytime fragrance for girlies who just like to keep it light. It's such a good date night fragrance for girlies who love to smell a little sweet, but not tropical sweet, more so like powdery, soft and sweet. Like, this is for a girly who wears like pink dresses and lipstick. Cassiopeia by Tiziana Terenzi. Cassiopeia is Tiziana's sister. Now, they're not sisters who are glued to each other. They come from the same mama, but there's slight differences. Maybe they're sisters who are like 13 years apart, like me and my sister. Main accords of Cassiopeia are sweet, fruity, aromatic, and tropical. Very similar to her, okay? Very similar to her. Cassiopeia even has passion fruit in the top, just like kirke does. But then it's slightly different because there's also cassis and lemon and fern. The middle notes are tea rose, I don't know her, carnation, and lily of the valley. And at the base, there's musk, tonka wood, and sandalwood. Again, very similar to her. The difference is that passion fruit in Cassiopeia sticks with you from like through the entire experience, whereas the dry down here is more powdery sweet, whereas Cassiopeia remains tropical sweet. So because there is a difference, I need both. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. And then lastly on the list is Eyes Closed by Byredo. This one launched last year, and I remember because they sent me a sample, not a full bottle, but Byredo sent me a sample, which I appreciated, of this. And as soon as I smelled it, I gagged in the best way possible because it is stunning. It's beautiful. I've never smelled anything like it. The main accords are warm, spicy, cinnamon, iris, and powdery. The top notes are cinnamon and cardamom, so spicy, just spicy out the gate. The middle notes are orris, love her, carrot, and ginger. And the base notes are papyrus and patchouli. That papyrus, or is it papyrus? I think it's papyrus, is where you get that powdery, kind of nutty scent. But this fragrance smells to me like a lush luxe carrot cake, like a spiced carrot cake, minus the creaminess that any cream cheese will offer. But the cinnamon, well, actually the orris is kind of buttery. Orris has like this sumptuousness. It's like creamy. I don't know. It's beautiful. This fragrance is beautiful. It's stunning. The sample, I still have a tiny little bit. I do. I need the full bottle. Byredo, please. I need the full bottle. This fragrance is just beautiful. I'm a Byredo girl. I only feature one of them here, but I have like 5. And I need 6 now because I need eyes closed. I've never smelled anything like this. The mixture of that carrot with that orris, crazy. Like, who's the perfumer? It's stunning. It's so pretty. I'm a gourmand girl, kinda. Like, I don't want to smell like chocolate cake. I don't want to smell like cupcakes. Like I said, the vanille by outremer is the most cupcakey thing that I have. I like to smell sweet, but I don't necessarily want to smell like baked goods. Anyway, y'all, that is it for my fragrances. What did you think? Do we have any fragrance faves in common? Have I introduced you to anything new and cool that you haven't heard of? I hope so. If that is the case, then of course check out the links down below. I wish we were at a point with technology where y'all could smell what I'm smelling, because it's a party here. If you like this video, like this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for, my darling? Subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram at Born in Sequence. And follow me on TikTok at Brittneyinc. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.